Welcome to the third in-development video for S3, and I've got a number of systems working, still more work to do. You can see that I've got an enemy system, blah blah blah. Anyway, it's more interesting if I just show you it in action. Okay, so this is just the main menu, very basic. So if I hit play game, I'll get in there. Alright, so yep, nothing there. I can see the FPS counter, hit escape, and now it's running properly, and you can see that there are just lots and lots of enemies, and if they hit, ouch. Alright, and they're all using a nav mesh, and well, there's just heaps of them, so I need to do something about that. Well, let's see, I've got pistol, who wants to use that? Ammo, yep. Alright, so why don't I just clear a path out of the doorway? Alright, that should do, and just get out of there. Okay. And someone asked about hit detection, so there's that. I can do headshots as well, pretty easily. There's also burst fire, so you can basically just fire off 3 shots at a time. And that's pretty simple, but more importantly, and the enemy has some pretty basic AI, so if they can't, if you get too far away from them, then they just lose track of you, basically. But that's not the main thing now. This is what I wanted to show, the bazooka, because that's interesting. So there's heaps of them. So 1 shot, and wow. And that solves the problem. Done. Okay, so that is pretty much what I will most likely be covering in S3. And I think that should cover quite a lot of systems. In terms of efficiency, well, of course, oh yeah, I had a previous session captured. Overall, it's not too bad in most situations. Oh, that was just exiting, that's why. But otherwise, the behavior side of it, so the scripts that I've written, are pretty efficient in general. The physics side is though quite heavy, because all of those characters, they're all ragdoll, but they have live, basically, I guess for some reason I've decided to leave them all with live colliders, so they can go and walk through stuff. That's why they were able to break the wall, and it just makes it look more interesting, and it's very easy. Once the animator is turned off, they'll instantly spring into their ragdoll physics and collapse in an interesting way without you having to put any animations or anything. So that's why that side's a bit heavy, but otherwise it's a very efficient. The systems themselves are very efficient, so it's not difficult to change the enemy system so that it doesn't use physics like it currently is. Okay, well, that's it for the third in-development video for S3. All of these systems will be making their way into a weekend drive pretty soon. So if you're looking into that or playing that, so then please stay tuned for that. And as for S3, I guess stay tuned for further progress update.